Hello and welcome to How to Play Michigan, presented by GatherTogetherGames.com. This video will cover how to play the card game Michigan. The video will start with the general concepts and gameplay, and then get into more of the details for the game. To play, you will need a 52 card deck, and from a different deck, the Ace of Hearts, King of Clubs, Queen of Diamonds, and the Jack of Spades. You will also need something to make antes with, such as poker chips. The 4 extra cards are placed into the middle face up. Before the cards are dealt, each player will place a chip ante onto each card in the middle. The dealer must put in 2 chips per card. Every other player will ante 1 chip per card. The cards are dealt one at a time, with the first card going to a widow hand. All the cards are dealt out. It is okay that some players will have one more card than other players. The object of the game is to win chips by playing one of the 4 cards in the middle, or by being the first player to get rid of all the cards in hand. Cards are played in sequential order of the same suit. For example, when the 6 of hearts is played, the player with the 7 of hearts plays it next. Aces are high and will follow the king. Going back to the hand that was dealt earlier, I have flipped up each player's cards for you to see. In an actual game, you will keep your cards hidden from the other players. Before the play begins, the dealer has the option to switch hands for the widow hand. The dealer chooses to pass on switching. Now, each player can make bids for the widow hand. Player 2 passes on bidding. Player 3 will bid 1 chip. Players 4 and 5 both pass on bidding. Player 3 pays the 1 chip to the dealer and gets to switch for the widow hand. Play begins with the player left of the dealer laying down the first card. Player 2 can play the lowest card of any suit in hand. Player 2 plays the 4 of diamonds. The player with the 5 of diamonds would play next. No player has the 5 of diamonds, creating a stop. A stop can occur when the next card to be played is in the widow hand, has already been played, or when an ace is played. When there is a stop, the player of the last card will start a new sequence. Player 2 starts a new sequence with the 2 of clubs. Player 3 plays the next card in sequence, the 3 of clubs. Player 1 follows next with the 4 of clubs. A stop has occurred as no player has the 5 of clubs. Player 1 will start a new sequence with the 5 of hearts. The heart sequence continues with players playing cards in turn. Play gets to player 4, who has the queen, king, and ace of hearts. Once player 4 plays the ace of hearts, player 4 gets to collect chips on the ace of hearts in the middle. The ace of hearts also caused a stop. Player 4 will start a new sequence with the 4 of spades. Play continues in this way. Skipping ahead to the end of a round, player 1 stops the club sequence with the ace of clubs. Player 1 begins a new sequence with the 10 of spades and plays the last card next with the jack of spades. Player 1 is out of cards and ends the round. Once a round has ended, each other player must pay player 1 chips equal to the amount of cards left in hand. Player 2 pays 5 chips, player 3 pays 7 chips, player 4 pays 2 chips, player 5 pays 3 chips. After a stop, the new sequence must start with the lowest card in hand for the suit and in a different suit than the suit that was just stopped. For example, player 5 made a stop in spades with the 7 of spades. The new sequence starts with clubs, as player 5 cannot play a spades sequence twice in a row. The 9 is played as the lowest club player 5 could play. If a player cannot start a new sequence in a different suit, play moves to the left. Here, player 1 created a stop after playing the 5 of hearts, but only has hearts left in hand. Play moves to player 2 to start the new sequence in a suit other than hearts. If during play one or more of the middle cards does not get played, the chips remain on the card for the next round. The deal moves left to the next player, and players add their antes to each card. That wraps up How to Play Michigan. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and get more game tutorials by subscribing to our channel, Gather Together Games. Thanks for watching.